Hey everybody, today we're going to review the Luxe Bidet Neo 185 version. This is the white version. I bought this because everyone's like, hey, you want to save on toilet paper, this is the way to go, and you're cleaner on this way. So I bought this and I read the reviews. It has pros and cons. Everyone's complaining about the TVALVE, so I bought the TVALVE as well. So I'm going to install this, but first we're going to open it up and see what this contains, and then talk about all the features of this this bidet. So let's open up the bidet first. So right off the bat, we see the bidet itself. This is the part that goes underneath the toilet. This is the T-valve that everyone's complaining about, and this is a tool for you to install it. And they also include Teflon tape, and this is the wire braided water hose that goes from the T-valve into the bidet. Yeah. So right off the bat, the T-valve includes the tool, and I kind of believe that this T-valve should have just been the steel version that you buy separately, because if everyone's complaining about a single part, either improve it or give you the part that everyone's buying. So that's my penny for thoughts. So let's talk about the bidet itself. So the part is installed by taking off the toilet seat and then placing this on and then tightening everything in. It fits most standard toilet seats from my understanding, not the curved ones of course. So let's talk about the build of this and how everything works. So right off the bat, you'll see that these are upside down because it's supposed to be facing you this way. So you got a woman wash and nozzle cleaning. My understanding that the woman it points the water towards the front of your areas, crotch areas. Wash is the general, poop area. And the nozzle cleaning is just to clean the nozzle from the water, or what to say, the spout right here. And this is the water pressure gauge or control. So you could do off is the default of course, low, high, and higher. And this is basically a valve behind this to control just the water flow. The toilet seat, the bidet itself, and the attachment is pretty durable, and it's a two-piece, just FYI. And this is the actual bidet area, and this is where the water sprays out. This comes down and water goes up, depending on what option you choose on the bidet, woman, wash, or clean. And this is to protect you from splatter, because you don't want to clean or sanitize this thingy with, poop. Also, it includes these brackets, so if you need to raise your toilet seat or anything, this is going to help you out, I believe, and that's going to help you install it. So all the tools are included in this kit. So the T-valve, the wrench, the Teflon tape, and the braided water, braided water hose. Okay, and so yeah, you don't need anything besides this. You might need something for the toilet seat itself, but besides that, this should be suffice. Let's talk about the T-valve that I bought too. So here's the T-valve. I bought this separately from the Luxe Bidet, but this is how it works. Let's open it up. So let's talk about all of this. This is the 1/2-inch bidet hose connector, and this is where the bidet hose goes. This is the toilet hose connection, so it goes straight to the toilet. And the bottom is the rubber washer with the toilet tank connection and the 15/16 connection. And this is a shut-off lever, so you can limit the amount of water pressure going in to the bidet. So if people complain about the amount of water going out of the bidet, this could help you relieve the pressure and reduce the amount of pressure that goes into the bidet. with that said, let's go install this bidet. So the first thing you want to do is clean your work area. Clean all the dust, wipe the toilet down, make sure it's sanitary to work with because you don't want to get dirty and you don't want to get sick. Next, what you want to do is turn off the water. Turn clockwise until it stops fully. You might want to flush the toilet to make sure the water is drained and not coming out as well. So I flushed the toilet. Now what you want to do is either optional is have a bucket underneath because you don't want water to fly everywhere if there is water. Additionally, you could also check inside the toilet to see if there's water. Next, you want to unscrew this area by turning counterclockwise, like so. Water, like I said earlier. Glad I have a bucket. Now you want to prep the threads with Teflon on this side and this end. Now with the threads Teflon, we screw in the valves or the threads. So go clockwise like so. And it should go in pretty easily. You might want to use a tool like a wrench to make sure this is tight, but it seems okay, and so it's good to go on that side. Now we'll do the bottom by my hand like so. Now with that done, you want to prep this thread by putting more Teflon. With Teflon on, now you put the water hose on. You get the matching portion of it and turn clockwise. And it should go in perfectly fine. There you go. That's good to go. With that done, now you want to take off the toilet seat. So for mine pops off and there's a screw here. So screwdriver, put it in, counterclockwise. Okay, with all the screws removed, now you place your bidet onto the toilet seat. With my toilet seat, it's a slide-in, so I have to do some adjustments. Some people complain about the toilet seat being off and off the top of the toilet, but mine sits just fine. If yours does not, that means you need a spacer or whatnot. So next step is to connect this hose here, the water hose, onto the bidet here. And the first thing we need to do is put the vinyl or Teflon tape. With the Teflon on, we put it in the water hose. So with everything's connected, you want to tighten everything that you connected by hand with the tool. Make sure you don't over tighten everything, but you should be fine if you Teflon everything and hand tighten it to the max. Now what you want to do is turn on your water and make sure you have a bucket or whatnot, because you might have a leak. Just double check everything. Do that by turning on the water valve, by turning it counterclockwise. Okay, I tightened everything. I made sure the water didn't leak. I had a leak earlier, but now I fixed it because I tightened this part of the connection, and now it's fine, it's not leaking. So you want to take a look at it and make sure it doesn't leak when you turn on the water. I turned on the water as well. So to test this out, you want to keep your hand here or something to cover it, and then turn this slowly on, and you'll notice the water coming out, as so. And it's a gentle stream. As you turn it up, the water pressure is increased to a certain extent. I don't think this is that bad. So yeah. And then you can turn on a cleaning feature to check it out and see what happens as you put this on. And I don't know what this does just yet. Maybe you have to turn on the water. Yeah, you turn on the water, put it on the clean, and then turn on the water. And then you want to go woman, you hear it click, it tells you it's woman, and the other valve will shoot forward more. As you know, this is the right one. So let's click it to the middle one to wash. You hear a click sound, and the left one. And it's gentle, it's not that bad. I don't know how it feels, but the water is the normal temperature as the toilet water. So with installed, it looks like this. You can maneuver the wire braid water hose to make it kind of less apparent, but this is my private toilet, so it doesn't matter to me. Overall, it works and it's installed. It's not leaking. Make sure you have your Teflon tape or plumber's tape to be installed with your Luxe Bidet or any other water type of install or bidet. So far so good. I haven't tried it yet. I don't need to. But the installation is fine. The TVALVE worked just perfectly fine, and nothing's leaking. So definitely, I like it. I like all the features of this bidet, and it seems to hold up well so far. I haven't used it yet, but when I use it, I'll update my review. So overall, it's a good quality bidet with all the features I wanted, as well as my wife, of course. And it was easy to install. It took me about 30 minutes or less. It might take you more or less depending on your experience with water or installation or anything that technical. It wasn't that bad. Just make sure you have the tools to install it. You might need an adjustable wrench to make sure that the water is not leaking and all the connections are connected. Overall, definitely recommend it. It works well and it was easy to install and there's no leaks. So yeah. Hope you like this review and thanks for watching.